Hello, it's the evening of day 4. It's a little late for me today. It's been a long day. I'm a little tired. So excuse me if I fumble with my words here. Tonight's going to be an interesting night to see if our sourdough starters have taken a turn at all. I'm really excited to take a look. Let's go see. Okay, let's unwrap our starters and take a look. First one we have is Bob, our regular sourdough starter. And as you can see, it's actually quite active now, which is wonderful. We've got lots of bubbles, nice activity in there. And we'll have a look on the side so we can see it's grown a little and looks like it's risen and fallen. And it's got, you can see quite a bit of activity happening. So that's great. And let's give it a smell. Oh, it's starting to smell like a sourdough starter. That's wonderful, like a loaf of sourdough. We're going to go ahead and discard all but 30 grams. You can see it's quite sticky. You can tell why you wouldn't want to be putting it down your drain. So it's not really a lot that you keep. On day 5, with a regular sourdough starter, as long as everything's going well, you can start using your discard to make pancakes, that kind of thing. Okay, so once you have your 30 grams left, you're going to feed it. And we're going to feed it the same way that we did with our gluten-free sourdough starters yesterday, and that we are going to decrease the amount of starter and increase the amount of food. So 30 grams of starter, and we're going to add to it our 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water. We're going to do our pineapple juice as well. Then we're going to add 25 grams of water, room temperature water, and 25 grams of pineapple juice. And remember to keep it at room temperature. So you're probably going to put this in the fridge. So just remember to warm it up. Just let it warm up to room temperature or give it a little gentle warm on the stove. All right, and as always, we're going to give it a really good stir. Just stir it until it's all incorporated. And mix some air into that starter. And remember to scrape down the sides when you're finished. This is a really good amount of starter to maintain your starter at. So this is kind of where we're going to keep it. And the reason is you're keeping about 30 grams of starter, you're feeding it about the right balance of food, being able to keep it nice and healthy. And you're not having to keep like 50 or 60 grams of starter and having to feed it a whole bunch of flour every single time. If you just keep a really small amount, then depending on the amount that you need for your recipe, you can adjust how much you feed it. So 30 to 50 grams, maybe 60 at the most, is all I ever keep in the fridge. So just remember when you're finished scraping the edges to put your cover back on to keep the critters out and to move your elastic down.
And place it in your snuggly place.
And as always, I'd love to know, how's your starter looking today?
Please share a picture with us in the comments and we will check our starters again first thing in the morning. Have a wonderful sleep.